In today's automated world of robotic motor car production, one small English company stands alone. Here, instead of racing off production lines, everything is virtually handmade. Indeed, the whole painstaking process takes over 400 hours, with 140 English craftsmen evolving a unique product. Of course, you can't build cars like this by the million, so every year only a mere few hundred will be created, still bearing the initials of the original company founder, TVR. The TVR story effectively began in 1947, when a 23-year-old engineer and sports car enthusiast, Trevor Wilkinson, decided to build his own motor vehicle. Initial success in local track events enhanced the car's reputation, which slowly spread, and individuality soon gave way to serious production. Production that was to increase over the next few decades, paving its way into the annals of automotive achievement. Gradual development of the Mark transformed those early models into the exhilarating Griffith and Tuscan V8s of the 60s. The popular 3000Ms, turbos and convertibles of the 70s, where untold pleasure was experienced by a limited number of motoring enthusiasts who appreciated performance, handling and road holding above all else. Today's production owes a great deal to the original concepts laid down by Trevor all those years ago. Harness a strong tubular space frame chassis with independent suspension for race-tested handling and stability. Install a well-proven large-capacity engine for acceleration and performance, and clothe the end product with a highly individualistic, well-styled body show. Designed and constructed with all current and future safety legislation in mind, TVR manufacture the entire vehicle in-house. Body shells are formed utilizing hand-laid glass-reinforced polyester resin with extensive hand finishing prior to priming and paint, thereby honing it to the final glass-like perfection. Paint in any hue will afterwards complement the internal color chosen, all carefully layered on by the single individual responsible for this task. Gas-welded, jig-formed chassis, individually tailored wiring looms, the very best English leather, and the finest of materials to hand, all come together, culminating in the creation of each new vehicle. Final assembly and engine tune precede each individual road test, first carried out by the production director and finally by the managing director. Development of the Mark continues with the company's current involvement in motorsport, as all TVRs benefit from the extensive factory racing program. With many established racing concepts already in production vehicles, new ideas are currently being track tested under the supervision of Peter Wheeler, the company chairman. Revised rear wishbone suspension, developed in last season's races to take advantage of additional engine torque and aid road holding, has already become standard on certain production models. While larger power plants, like the 4.2-litre, 300 horsepower V8 engines of TVR's own construction, along with new body styling and aerodynamic aids, are still in the gestation period. Revolutionary new materials to strengthen, while at the same time lighten vehicle weight, are soon due for public release in new road cars, making the Aramid construction techniques a production first for any British motor manufacturer. The current production model range features, amongst others, the 280i convertible, which is presently utilized in all the USA specification vehicles. Fully emission to comply with all federal, environmental and safety requirements, the 280i is powered by a torquey 2.8-litre fuel-injected 145 brake horsepower V6 engine. 0 to 60 miles per hour is achieved in a fraction over 7 seconds, with a top speed close to 130 miles an hour. Disc braking all round, with low-profile tyres, bestow on the road car all the benefits of its racing cousin, outclassing domestic and imported sports cars in similar and higher price brackets. Unique to all TVRs is the roof structure, which when erected is a fully waterproof hard top, keeping the elements at bay. Yet, in a matter of seconds, it can be rendered completely open for true British-style motoring. Alternatively, the rear header can be erected on its own, providing a pleasing targa effect, as well as rollover protection. For those few unconvinced of the joys of open-air motoring, TVR also manufacture the fixed head model. Here, fastback styling with all-glass rear hatch transform the outward appearance, yet maintain all the advantages of a truly unique sports car. All models feature electric windows, twin electric door mirrors, walnut veneer dashboard, stereo radio cassette player, adjustable steering column, and a wide internal and external color range. V8 models currently under development for the USA market utilize a 3.5-litre 197 brake horsepower fuel-injected engine. This, combined with a 5-speed transmission, sprints to 60 miles per hour in 6 seconds, with a top speed of 140 miles per hour. With an additional option of a 3.9 or 4.2-litre power plant, performance is suitably increased. Depending on specification, of 275 or 300 horsepower, the vehicles rocket to 60 miles per hour in 5 seconds or under, with a maximum speed in excess of 150 and 165 miles per hour. True sports cars, able to take on the best and win. Development is a continual process at TVR, and future models will continue to offer performance in keeping with the styling of the vehicles, while maintaining all the refinement and luxury of the current range. Designed for the serious driver, the TVR offers everything required in a modern convertible sports car and more, while losing nothing of its uncompromising British heritage. A future assured. A future with TVR.